Yo guys, what's up? It's Blackheart here and welcome to a new video. Today I will do something that a lot of you requested during my community post, and we'll finally see how to play a little quick guide on how to play Jun Kazama right now. As probably a lot of you know already, I'm a Jun main right now, and I'm loving the character in Tekken 8 even though she has some weaknesses. I think she's very strong and underrated, but still she has a lot of weaknesses to play around. So of course today we're gonna see, not in much detail, but general info about how she plays in this game, what you have to do with the character, and the basic stuff you have to know about the character to play her in a decent way, let's say. So Jun in this game is born as a defensive character, so all of her best tools are only defensive. Like offensively she's still good, but not like the best character. For example, her main pressure moves, like this one, step 4, or also like 4-4-1+2 are very good moves, but they're kinda linear, or they are kinda slow. For example, 4-1+2 is 22 frames, that's kinda good, but still, it's still not super good. So the character plays around a lot of defensive tools, and we're gonna see them in a little bit of detail now. So first of all, she has one of the best punishment tools in the game. 10 frames. Look at this. As you can see, a very strong move. It's knockdown high, punish. Minus 14 on block, but she loses health. And at the wall, the amount of damage she does, it's insane. So if you punish at the wall with this move, your opponent basically dies. So your opponent never has to be unsafe at the wall. Basically, as you can see, the damage gets off the roof. Like you do. Sorry for my dog, by the way. You do up for 1. Hey, sorry. Okay. You do up for 1, then down 1+2, and then the off kick into 2. As you can see, 84 damage out of a 10 frame punish. The other punishment is not great because at 12 frames she has this or this, but it's not super great. At 13 frames she has 1+2, so it's a knockdown. It's not a knockdown, but it's a very good move, engager. It wall splat, so it's very good. She recovers a lot of life out of this. And 15 frames, she doesn't launch 15 frames. That's one of her main weaknesses. So she doesn't launch 15 frames, but she has this as 15 frame punish that you use usually as a rage art punish, like this. Very good. It does a lot of damage, especially at the wall. This does a lot of damage. Down back 1+2. As you can see here, the damage is insane with this move. It's insane. It gets to 93 damage. And 16 frames she finally launches opponents with down 4-1+2. The down 4-1+2 is also very good, but she loses a lot of health. It's safe on block. You can also do down 4-2 in order to not lose health, but it's unsafe. If you do down 4-1+2, it's a very good punish. Not too much damage, but still good. But you lose a lot of health, so you better be sure to rightfully punish with this, because otherwise it's not very convenient actually. And then at 17 frames, of course, she has 4-2 and 4-1+2. As for her while standing punishment, she also has one of the best while standing punishers in the game. She has 4 crouch down for 1, 10 frame punish, 10 frame punish, 10 frame punish again, 10 frame punish. So it does insane damage again. 85 damage, 1 point damage more than this. Damage is off the charts. Like while standing 4, 11. While standing to 1, 13, 14 she launches. 14 she launches in crouching. So amazing set of punishment tools. Like she's insane. She has insane punishment. Probably the best in the game, if not one of the best. So that you wanna do a lot with Jun. You wanna punish a lot. That's why you have to have a lot of matchup knowledge in this game to play Jun well, because you have to punish her with her so much, because it's one of her best things. The punishment is off the charts. Also, so same applies for a whiff punishment. 4-2 is so great to whiff punish moves, like so great, a lot of range. And you can also make it safe with 4-1 plus 2. It's safe on block, but she loses health. That's her main characteristic. A lot of stuff she does with light beams is safe, but she loses health. So it's the only drawback. In Heat, she loses less health. Yeah, that's basically all her thing, basically. You know, everything is safe, but she loses a lot of health. Also, another thing I think Jun does great is space control, like distance control and you know, like controlling neutral very effectively, because she has a lot of long range moves. She has this one, but it's unsafe on block, unfortunately. Very unsafe on block, so you don't use it very much. But she has down 4-3. Down 4-3 is one of the best homings in the game, I think. If not, probably one of the best. It's safe, knock down mid from 10 kilometers away range, and it's safe on block again. And she controls space very well with this move. Also, down 1 plus 2. Again, crazy move. Crazy range, as you can see. Launcher, high crushing. So I use this a lot against players that approach against Jun with a lot of highs, or like with a lot of jabs, because her offense is a little bit slow, as we said already. Like she has this move is also good, a good homing. This move, but they're all kind of slow. So jabs are kind of nice against that. So that's when you want to do down 1 plus 2, because it high crushes and it launches and it's crazy. It's safe on block. She loses health as always, but safe on block. Crazy good. Also another move I use a lot in my game plan when Jun is 4-4. Also this is a great move, great range, and yeah, it's really something else. Plus 3 on block, so it's plus on block. Plus on block high, but and it guarantees 1 plus 2 if it hits. So crazy good damage and crazy good homing to use. So you know, that's the point with Jun. She has crazy tools in order to control space with. Like she has very good homings, kind of very good homings, you know, she can evade a lot. Also with 4-2 1 plus 2, she evades a lot of highs, sometimes even mids. Like against Kaizoku, I crushed the Lars down for 1 with 4-2, and I had so much fun. So yeah, it's a very good tool. Also, her counters are not the best. I gotta say, like her main weakness is that her counters are not the best. They're kind of good. She has a lot of strings to play around. Like for example, poking wise, it's not like super good. Like for example, she has down for 1, but it's kind of trash. Back 2 is kind of good. I use it a lot. Back 2, back to 1. You know the extensions. Back to 1-2. Back to 2. It's mid safe on block. Very good. So you wanna use this a lot. You know, like you wanna use this kind of poking a lot because it's very good with Jun. Her main counter tool is down 4-4. It's minus 14 on block, so it's kind of unsafe, but with pushback, so not every character can punish it effectively, and it leads to good damage on counter it. Like I usually do something like I don't know, like this maybe. Jun's combo variety is very interesting. Like you can do a lot of combos with her. Usually I also do like this maybe. I think this is one of the best consistent ones. Not the best damage, but I think it's one of the most consistent ones. You can play around a lot of stuff. Movement with her is kind of nice, and she has good stepping moves. Like for example, this is another thing she does well. Like she has step 2, step 4. That's very good. Step 4 is kind of linear, but very good on block. It's plus 6 on block, so it's her main offensive tool basically that you can use after punishers like this. Even though it's interruptible on block, but also she has a very good homing out of step. That's step 1 plus 2. So if you try to step 4 a lot, if the opponent tries to step 4 a lot, that's where step 1 plus 2 comes at hand, because it is homing high, but homing and catches side step a lot. And it's also very safe on block. It's like minus 3, minus 4 on block. Like I think minus 3, right? I think minus 3. From what I remember, it's minus 3. Yeah, minus 4. Sorry, minus 4. So very good. Another important strength she has is that she has very nice parries. She has, of course, the main Kazama one. That's the same Asuka has. and also 4-1 plus 2 that in Heat becomes a parry. A setup usually Jun players do a lot is 4-1 plus 2 and then this, because if someone presses after a -9 like this with punches or so on, you basically die a lot of times, like, because this parry launches. If this parry connects, it launches on counter it and on parry effect, as you can see. Wait, and it's also +2 on block, by the way. So she's actually plus out of this parry. She's actually plus after this parry. So it's very good. As you can see, it's 12 frames. It's like a magic 4. The damage is very low because there's scaling. There's a lot of scaling. Both scaling because of the counter hit effect, and both because of the heat dash. So there's double scaling here. So the combo I usually do out of this is basically something like this. I'll let you see. Like something like this. Now we are at the wall. Sorry. Let's see again. Sorry. This is all live. I'm not gonna edit anything because I'm bored. I'm lazy. I'm fucking lazy. I'm a fucking lazy piece of shit. But this is what I wanted to let you see. So back 4-1 plus 2. Back 4-2 2 times. 4-3-2-1-1, and then maybe if you are at the wall, the up kick into Miare 2. 59 damage. You see, it's very scaled. It's a lot of scaling. So usually use this if you really are sure that basically this kills, or if you have not much hit left. Otherwise, I would just do honestly. I would just do this into this. Honestly, it's 21 damage plus Oki. I think it's almost better than a whole combo that costs you a lot of heat and so on for 59 damage. There's a lot of scaling there. The back to +4 parry, and also she has a punch sabaki that's very good against maybe players that use a lot of jabs, or like, I don't know, players that use like Steve. She's very good against Steve because of this. Like, I'll let you see. Maybe let's record. Maybe I can also show you a combo I will do, like something like this. No, wait. Maybe something like this. I actually never practice this combo a lot because I don't use this tool too much. I should use this tool a lot more. Maybe something even like this, maybe. Yeah, maybe this is the most effective one, I think. So I do back 4-2, 4-3, back to 1, Miare 1, 4-4-2-3, to the wall, up kick into 2. That's very effective as a tool. Let's talk about so her defensive options. These are the most important defensive options she has. Let's talk about her lows. So let's talk about her lows. Her lows are not the best in the game, but I think she has a very nice set of lows, I think. Like, for example, let's see, like she has down 4 is her main poking tool. Not like it's her fastest low you can throw out to poke, and it's 15 frames, nice tracking. 15 frames with a high extension that retaliates opponents from punishing it, and it's -1 on it, so it's not plus for her, but you know, it's still nice. It's a nice low. It's a nice low to poke, to annoy opponents. This is used to annoy opponents in the poking game. This is not, that doesn't do a lot of damage. It's just used to open up opponents more with other things, like to annoy opponents, let's say. The main poking tool she has low is down back 3. Not very plus on it, it's +2 only, so maybe susceptible to side steps and so on. On counter though, it's +6, so she has more advantage, so you can play more around stuff. So this is a very good low, I think. It's a little bit linear, but that's where the homings come in handy, you know. Also, you can use it out of side step. That's the main tool used out of side step to pressure with the mids, basically. So you do something like this, maybe this. Then I don't know. But you just have to invent a lot with Jun. I gotta say, it's not a completely free character, let's say, but she's very fun to play, I think. Also, other important lows to use is a full crouch down for 2. There are a lot of setups in which you can set up full crouch down for 2, and full crouch down for 2 is a counter hit low launcher. So while standing 3 is guaranteed, and it leads to nice damage. Not too much because it was nerfed. The damage now there is scaling on the damage of this, but it's kind of nice, I gotta say. Maybe something now the wall. It does damage, not too much still, but very nice. I would say. So maybe let's see the potential damage here. I'll do something like this: magic 4, back 4-2, back 4-3, back to 1, Miare 1 to the wall for 4-3, and then up kick into 2. 77 damage. That's crazy good. That's crazy good. Some say it's the same as Asuka's, but I think Jun's full crush down 4-3 is so much better because it does more damage. Insane wall carry, and good damage even with the damage scaling. It's very good damage. You see, and it leads to very good damage. So I think her full crush down 4-3 is still better. Again, to pressure, you basically use, especially on Oki situations, you use 4-4-1+2 a lot, because especially in Heat it's insanely good. I use it a lot now because it's +6 on block, does a lot of chip damage, especially in Heat, and it's her main chip damage tool basically. That's what apart from strings and chip damage strings, it's what you use a lot with her. As you can see in my last tournament run, you can see in the videos, I use this move a lot. So yeah, you make sure to use this up to be offensive with the character a lot. So so this move, as you can see, very good chip damage on block, as you can see, especially in Heat, insane chip damage, 12 damage chip damage every time, +6. So you can use a lot of stuff after the tracks, and it's very hard to handle with this move. Strings, the most important strings I use in the gameplay, and then we'll talk about other lows, very important lows. The main lows are this one also, but it's kind of slow. Some people can react to it. It's kind of nice. The full crouch down 4-2. There's also full crouch down 4-3. Very good. There is a guarantee down 1+2. It's very good, but it's very launch punish. It's a launch punishable on block, so it's kind of risky. I would say, but still good. Then we'll talk about the Kankan later. Important strings to use. Of course, the 1-2. I use it a lot. It's confirmable to counter it. Like you can see the first 2 hits being encountered. And then you can do the last hit and it's confirmable. It goes into Isumo stance. Isumo is +11 on it, so basically there's pure guessing there, and it's +6 on block. It means that most of options can be countered by Power Crush. I'll make you see. So block hole, okay. Let's make Kazuya do a Power Crush. Okay, as you can see here, if I go into Isumo, this option gets countered. This option gets countered, as you can see. Wait. This option gets countered. This option gets countered. So basically, you can counter a lot of options with Power Crush. So what can she do in this situation? Instead, of course, mashing without Power Crush gets them because it's +6. So this is a full closure because it's 16 frames. So it trades with a jab basically. So what can you do? You can do the Hell Sweep to retaliate for opponents from doing the Power Crush. You can do the throw also. She has a throw out of Isumo, and she also has a Power Crush of her own that wins against Power Crushes. So this is the mix, because the mids get countered by Power Crush. So what can you do is either the Hell Sweep, that's very, of course it's launch punishable on block, or the Power Crush is kind of safe on block. The Power Crush, it's like, but you have to delay the Power Crush, otherwise the Power Crush still wins. You see, like this, you have to delay the Power Crush in order to win. So the things that work is the throw, the throw, and the Hell Sweep. The rest The rest loses to Power Crush on block. On hit, of course, everything is guaranteed. Everything is a true mix-up. Also on counter hit, Isumo, all the Isumo stands guarantees a free engager, and it launches in it, because it dash out of this engager launches. And so yeah, that's what basically what Izumo stance is. The other stance she has is Gengitsu. Gengitsu, I use Gengitsu a lot on wake up situations. I don't think it's very good. I don't think it's very good in the neutral, but on Oki, I use Gengitsu a lot in Oki situations. Like for example, I don't know, with opponent's tech roll, that's at least my game plan. I use Gengitsu a lot in order to put some mix-ups, because from there she has unseeable low that's very safe on block, and counter it knocks down for a guaranteed down 1+2 or something like this. And she also has also forward 2. I think forward 2 is like guaranteed. Down 1+2, I'm not completely sure. Like, I think there are options that that's guaranteed. Sorry. Also, she has Gengitsu 3-2. Gengitsu 3-2 is so good right now. Gengitsu 3-2 is a safe mid string confirmable. As you can see, delayable, confirmable, and it's also used in the end of combos now, because there is a guarantee like this basically. And now I used Gengitsu 3-2 delayed, because the last hit hits at the ground if you delay it, and it does very insane damage. It's very good damage plus Oki, because you see it flops the opponents down like this, so they usually tech roll, and then there is a mix-up situation. I usually do 4-4-1+2, especially if I'm in it. 4-4-1+2 on tech roll is basically guaranteed on block. So there is, so basically you do a lot of cheap damage there, as you can see, like this maybe. Tenne, and then 4-4-1+2, basically guaranteed. Or also maybe a low like this, you know, the usual lows. So Gengitsu, these are the main things I usually do from Gengitsu. She also has a homing high, but it's kind of slow, plus on block, but kind of slow. So maybe, I don't know, sometimes to catch up the time, maybe I use this. And there's the Power Crush. Power Crush, kind of good, but you know, still a Power Crush. Unsafe. So the real mix is between Gengitsu 1 and Gengitsu 3-2 basically. Also, when in it, she has Gengitsu Heat Smash. That's also very good. Now it's only -12 on block. Very good low, everything. She has everything. Also does insane damage at the wall. It wall splats from a kind of nice distance, and it does 84 damage. Crazy good. So this is Gengitsu stance. You can also cancel the Gengitsu stance, by the way, going into full crouch maybe. What else? And also she has Miare. Miare is basically used in combos mostly, not much in neutral. Like there is an engager out of Miare, but I never use it basically. I never use this because it's -20 on block, and I don't know. I think it's a useless engager. I think the best use for Miare is in combos basically. That's all. Like Miare isn't used by Jun players a lot in the neutral, because you have two options basically, Miare 1 that's a mid launcher, and Miare 2 that's also a mid engage. Everything is bid. The only thing about Miare though is that there is Miare 1+2 and she goes into Isumo. So sometimes at the wall, to catch the opponents off track, since the op kick goes into Miare, also by the way the op kick is also a 16 frame punish, I'm sorry. If you don't want to use down 4 to 1+2, she also has a 16 frame op kick, by the way, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it. By the way, at the wall, especially if I did a lot of hits, like I don't know, I did a double tornado, wait, sorry, weird angle, wait, let's reset to the wall. Sometimes I do off kick into waiting, because you know there's not the Miare 2 guaranteed, because there are too many hits now. If I do a single tornado, Miare 2 is guaranteed. If I do two hits tornadoes, it's not guaranteed anymore, the Miare 2, you see. but the opponent gets to the ground very quickly. So what I do is hop kick into Miare, waiting for the opponent to get up, and then go into Isumo. The only thing I use out of Miare. Again, overall, this stance is used in combos much more, not in the neutral too much. So we talked about her lows, about her strings. Like other strings I use usually like back to 1-2, back to 1-4, you know, back to 2. As I said again, she has nice counter hits in up 4-3 and down 2, but they're kind of slow. But both are safe on block and they launch, counter hit launch. So sometimes use it in the neutral to catch up timings. So down 2, very good, and also up 4-3. Very good moves to use sometimes in neutral, because up 4-3 goes under lows and counter it launches, so it's kind of nice. And also down 2, very good to use in the neutral because it's a very good tool. Kind of slow but good. Okay, and at last let's talk about the Kankan. Kankan, I think, is one of the best moves in the game. Kankan is a 14 frame jailing on it string, low high. So if you block the Kankan, Jun dies. If you block the Kankan, but the Kankan is good still, because even when you are a lot minus on block, Kankan is very fast, and she has the Kankan has a jump status very early in the animation. So basically, she goes under a lot of stuff. She can launch power crushes attempts because the lows win on power crushes. So it results in a counter hit launch, and I think it's one of her best defensive tools in the game. It's not an online thing only. Like Kira use this a lot offline too, and hopefully I will do the same very soon. And it's a crazy good move, like even with Asuka. But the thing is that Asuka's Kankan now has no pushback on block. Instead, Jun's one still has pushback on block, so it's better to use because of this. Jun's Kankan still has pushback on block, as you can see. Wait. You see? There's still pushback on block for her, so she controls space better with this move, and it does insane damage if it hits encountered. Like insane, you can do like 100+ damage probably, as you can see. Let's see. Like I usually do something like this. There's a lot of combos you can do, but you see, oh fuck, the hop kick missed. Sorry. The combos are the combos are always the same. Like you see, the combos are very similar one to another. Maybe something like this, maybe. Yeah. Oh my god, man. The hop kick is very inconsistent. Be wary. The hop kick is very inconsistent if you're not completely in axis. Like now I'm dropping the combo randomly, almost. Wait. There's also a little bit of lag because I'm playing with the capture card. So sorry. Yeah, sorry. Wait. I'll try again. I'm very sorry, guys. YouTube curse. You get to 93 damage, and that was not even optimized. Like you can do a lot of combos out of Kankan. Like I'll also do this maybe sometimes. Wait. Sorry again. And then key charge set up into Kankan again. That's what I do a lot. I'm doing a lot recently. I do Kankan 4-4-3-1-1-1. Key charge, and if they tech roll, they have to guess between another Kankan that launches again and a launching mid, like I don't know, down 4-4 that launches counter it, or also down 1+2. So they have to guess there if they tech roll. It's a thing I'm using a lot right now. Yeah, a lot of opponents don't expect this, and they kinda get blown up. So you can kinda kill with 2 Kankans basically. So maybe something like this again. Key charge into Oki. Like for example, Of course, it's a very risky setup. Like if the Kankan gets blocked, you die. But if it hits, you win. You win. So very good. So yeah, Kankan is an amazing tool, and you should use it a lot in Jun's offensive game plan. What else? What else to talk about? Let me see. I think we talked about the most important stuff about her. So again, overall, Jun is a very strong character. She's very underrated, and I think she deserves a nicer spot right now. Also, let's not talk about last thing. Overall, while I'm ending my Jun video, the heat smash. The 13 frame, 3 kilometers away, heat smash. It does insane damage. Insane damage. At the wall, it basically kills you. It does 94 damage out of a 13 frame hit smash. Safe on block, insane range, 13 frames again. So again, you can see how she's centered around punishing you heavily. Like the real damage comes when you punish with Jun. So you want to use it a lot. So you have to study a lot in this game with her, because of course you have to know every string, every punish tools. But if you master the punishment tools she has, and you apply it in a very good way, you are a beast with her, because she punishes like crazy. She is a punish monster. Look at the 10 frame punish full crouching. It war splats from 10 kilometers more or less, as you can see. So very good. So yeah, guys, that's all for Jun. If you want to see more Jun, I'll do other videos soon. Hope you like this quick video. It's almost half an hour of Jun. But if you have any questions on Jun, please ask me in the comments, and I'll be so happy to answer back. If you like this kind of content, please leave a like, subscribe, share, and I love you all. See you on Twitch, by the way. You also find me on Twitch at blackheart59_. So make sure to follow and to appreciate my videos if you want. So guys, thank you all for enjoying this content, and hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.